Hey, this is BlindFox, so welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and the link is on my YouTube page. So, today we're going to do the breakfast portion of our RationTech 2023. I have a standard or tactical ration, depends on where you read on the website. This is the vegetarian ration, or also known as menu number 4. Now, as I said, it should have contained rooibos, which it does not. It can just contain black tea. So we'll start our little day off with some tea. Apparently the British do that, so we'll leave the coffee for somewhere else. We're going to do our chocolate energy bar. We're going to do our dates, which I'm not a fan of and want to get over with fast. We're going to do one of the tropical drinks because, well, we've got sadly 2 of them. I was hoping we would get another interesting new one, or the grape one or the lemon one. Like the lemon one, or even the orange one. We haven't had orange so far. And we are going to do our sorghum. You can see there, this is the package. This is how much powder there is in there. Really waste a lot of plastic since you can't really mix it in this bag anyway, it's too small. So this takes just under a cup or around a cup of water. It depends how hot water. This takes a cup of hot water. This takes half a liter. But you can get away with more, which I normally do because I'm frankly not a fan of this powder. But it's very strong, which means if you've got quite a strong alkali or whatever brackish water, which, hey, a large part of the country does, you get, you can mask the taste of it. And, well, yeah, we did go through all of this. And, of course, we've got our spork, which sucks at mixing this type of porridge. This one doesn't clump as much as the maize porridges does, but still, this is not your mixing implement for this. For that, I would rather use a stick of a non-poisonous tree, actually, it's a little branch, or carry an extra fork, because this sucks at mixing. You have to mix this vigorously, and that just does not do it. But otherwise, this is quite a nice spork. So I'll go and mix everything and I'll be back. Okay, so let's start. We'll start with our chocolate energy bar, which you can see, very bendy. There's no chocolate around, there's just the inner of an energy bar. Chocolatey, malleable, slightly gritty, but it does have that protein taste, or energy protein taste that a lot of these bars have. It's not very sweet, which is good. Now our isotonic drink. Tropically fruity. Can't really identify a specific fruit there, but not bad. Not as tart as, it's quite very sweet if you use 500 mils. That's why I don't use 500 mils, it's too sweet for me. Not as sour as the orange one, which I actually like more. Now our dates is these little ones. It's definitely not medjool. I don't know what type this is. They are dried. There are no pits in there. I'm not a fan of this particular type of date, but it's not bad. I just don't like them. They're very dry. Of course, they are dried dates. Not very sweet. So it's sort of date-like. I'm not a fan of these. I like mine frozen so that I don't really taste it. I'm not a fan of dates, but they're not bad dates as it goes. So we'll take a sip of our tea. Normal black tea. I don't know what type it is. I'm not a tea connoisseur. And now we've got our sorghum porridge, which I added a cup of hot water to it and mixed it vigorously with a fork, not the spork. Tastes grainy. I don't know if there's I've never had any besides maize and this, any fine porridge. I've had oatmeal before, it doesn't taste like that. I don't know if you've got any other, if the other flour that will taste similar, or grain porridge that would taste similar. I don't know wheat, how that would be, but, well, you could have, I don't know how actual wheat porridge would be. I don't think it would taste the same, but this is sort of a grainy taste. There's no other taste that I know that you can compare to that. As I said before, indigenous African grain. I'm not sure how far in Africa it actually where it comes from, and how far it was or is planted. I know it's planted in South Africa. I know it was indigenous, and I presume eaten before the maize caught on in this continent. I wonder why maize caught on and not wheat or some of the others. But anyway, this is not bad. It's not as grainy as some, and I think it's actually a good porridge if you want to try something, if you can get your hands on it. It's interesting. I'm not a fan of hot porridges anyway. But that was breakfast. Quick little breakfast. You got your sorghum. This you can drink when you are throughout the day. The dates you can eat also throughout the day. You don't have to eat them with breakfast. And you've got your tea that you can do with breakfast, and of course you've got your energy bar. I liked all of them. I'm not a fan of the dates, but there's nothing wrong with them. So that was breakfast. And then a relatively smallish breakfast, but I'm trying to space the food out throughout the day. So this was our RationTech, either the standard or the tactical ration, 2023, the vegetarian one, or menu number 4. So, thanks for watching this little breakfast review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.